Aduni Ade. Ẹ̀yin tèmi dà. Aduni the blood guys. Mukia Kia. Paozuja. Elifasuyi number 2. Fodeke Aduyigbe number 3. Good morning. Only here we are. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Omoire Henry. Good morning. How are you? Hi on YouTube. How are you? So we are streaming on Facebook and YouTube this morning. Thank you for Fadeke, my sister. Thank you, Adeju Igbe. Good morning on YouTube. Good morning on Facebook. We are streaming on Facebook and YouTube this morning. Yetunde Taiwo Oludotun. Thank you. You're welcome. Adenike Adetunji, you're welcome. Oh yeah, please help me to share on Facebook so people can get to join us. Good morning. Modupe, good morning. Oladimeji on YouTube, good morning. How are you? Shalafia Lawa. How are we doing? Uwosheni Seni, I'm greeting you. Whatever your hands find to do, do it well. Let passion be your drive. And you find yourself at the top. My motivation talk for you this morning. Aim for the best. Put your heart at whatever you're doing. And you see yourself achieving success. My makeup is on point. Thank you. Good morning, everybody on YouTube. I can see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My makeup is on point. I did it by myself. Oh. I don't use foundation. I only use eyeliner, eye pencil, eyeshadow, and small lipstick. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I use blush a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Kindly share. Thank you, Obalewa. Patience, Adore. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. Thank you. This is awareness. Come on. Let's share this video. We want to bust another gbedu. Let's bust another gbedu. It's time to bust their lies again. If the government refuses to help us, we'll help ourselves. Let's bust their lies again. Another lie from Lazarus Muoka. The apron man. Please love and like. Their followers no get head at all. Now then they always flag show up and down. Make now no give them the chance to flag this show. They are here with us. They don't know what they are doing, and we will help them to straighten their brain. We will tell them that these people are taking them for granted. We will continue to expose their lies. This is not the era of keep quiet. This is not the era of don't talk. This is not the era of touch not my anointed. Any anointed will do anyhow. We expose them. Any anointed, we don't know when God anoints them. Then just come out, tell us, say them be anointed. Now we go tell them, say, may them show us proof, say them they are anointed. This is going to be a very interesting roller coaster show today. Share, especially on Facebook. You know they touched my page few days ago, but I don't get my page back. They wanted to hack my page. They want to carry the page go. No be only I do need a talk for Facebook. Now many people they talk, but they are on top of my head. Say this woman, if we catch you, some don't even talk am. Say if them bomb me well, make I come my papa land for Nigeria. And I go tell them, say, now all of us get Nigeria, because I go come to that country and nothing go shele. When I come in October, why I no come catch me? Me, I know they announce my move. It has always been my style. It has been my style. You say me, I no come my father country because I dey expose una lie. Na lie, una talk. When you lie, we expose you. You know why? Many people they believe you and then they kpai. Na that one they scatter my head pass. When I hear say somebody go listen to you, he kpai, I no go keep quiet. You fit talk say na this thing I can't do for my life. Oh yes, na something. If it no be something to you, it be something to me. Na this thing I can't do for my life. At this stage where I dey, I don born pikin. Anything happen to me, I no fear. As long as nothing happen to my children. Na that one I nothing. Na that one I no pray for. As I dey, now they fear. Na can fear cockroach. Ordinary cockroach, if you see am, you go fear. So I want to welcome you. Good morning, everybody. My name is Aduni, and the name of my page is Real Talk with Auntie Aduni. I want to welcome you to this show. This morning, we are talking on Lazarus Muoka. Lazarus Muoka of the Lost Chosen. I'm sure many of you know the church. Lazarus Muoka, the Lost Chosen Church. Those ones where they wear apron. Where then they roll inside gutter water, say na so then they praise their God. Those ones wey go Iloyinbo, go London, they go disturb people for London with their apron. Now then we dey talk. Those ones wey be say, of recent, their pastor, he enter jet, he go Abuja, he carry him members, he carry them with their apron, he carry them put inside bus. About 20-something people, about many people, then say he kpai for that accident. Then continue as if those people will go, their life no matter. We no even see any sign of soberness. We no even see any sign of say whether they mourn. They just continue their business as usual. And me, I dey always talk something. Say anybody will kpai for pastor back, you kpai for nothing. Anybody will believe, say one pastor give am one apron, he give am mantle, he give am oil, anointing oil. He say make you dey do prayer of 100 days prayer, 1000 days prayer. Say if you do am, nothing can shele to you. You and that your pastor, you are deceiving yourself. And I will continue to speak this thing. You know why? Anything can happen. It can be your family. It can be members of my family. It can be my friend. It can be your friend. It can be your child. It can be my child that can be a victim of this their nonsense. And that is why we are talking. Now, before I go on, okay, let's talk about Lost Chosen. Then I will talk about the update on yesterday's show. Yesterday, I did a show about our people that had issues in UK. They had problem in UK and they said they are deporting them. Their studentship was cancelled because they could not complete their payment. Somebody called me this morning to explain what most of them are doing and why they are getting into the problem they are getting into. Thank you, my darling brother or sister Wise from Botswana. You are welcome. Welcome to my platform. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe so you don't forget, so you get to see my video. So we are talking about Lazarus Muoka. For those who don't know Lazarus Muoka story, I'm streaming on phone. If I'm streaming on laptop, it will have been okay to put the picture by the side. People on Facebook can see it, but this particular YouTube does not have that application, I guess. Let me see. All right. I don't think they have the option of putting the picture. So for some of you who don't know Lazarus Muoka, let me just briefly show you his picture and introduce him to you. Lazarus. If you type on your Google, you type on Facebook, on your search, You will find him there. This is him. This is Lazarus Mouka for people on YouTube. For people on Facebook, they can see his picture. I've put his picture there. His name is Lazarus Mouka, the president and the pastor of the Chosen Church, where they use apron. They put apron and they believe that apron, they use the apron for advert, and they believe that apron will protect them from danger. So they are always wearing that apron wherever you find them. They are very easy to identify, home and abroad. They, no matter how expensive their clothes is, they have to put on that apron on top for reason best known to them, and it's their right anyway. And the worst thing about it is that they believe some of them have come out to say their gas no dey finish. They are part of the people giving testimonies that their gas in their house no dey finish. Say they will use one gas to cook for 1 year and it will never finish. Different irritating testimonies always coming from their church. So the latest testimony that came from their church is what I'm going to talk about. And it's so irritating because it involves a minor. We keep saying Nigerian government needs to stand up and caution, control what these people are doing. Please share this video. They are flagging me on Facebook. Eba mi reshare and keep on loving and liking. Please like and love as we are talking. Please, it will help the quality of the video. They are here. They are flagging. I can see they are flagging. So please love and like and reshare the video. So I keep saying the government of Nigeria needs to do something about these people. You know why? Now they go for minor in doing their testimony. They've been doing this thing for long, but I don't think it should continue. They go for minor to tell their lies. The last time it was Eneche saying he cured a boy of 7 or 8 years of kidney failure, only for them to do findings in the hospital they mentioned, and they said there was no case like that. There was nothing like that. Nothing like that happened in that hospital. So they tell lies. This is not the era where we should keep quiet. You saw the likes of Benny Hinn coming out to come and talk. Benny Hinn did not just come out and talk. Benny Hinn was exposed by investigative journalists here in America. They investigated his miracle for years. They investigated a lot of things about him for years. And they found out that most of his miracle, in fact, almost all his miracles are faboos. That what they do is the people that have the real issue, they will not let them come forward for healing. They will block them. They will now bring some people who don't have problem. They will say those are the ones they are healing. You can search for those videos on YouTube. They are there on YouTube. So all this platform, what we are doing can always be referenced to later. Let me reshare this video. It's like they are flagging me. Please kindly reshare on your platform too. Reshare to WhatsApp, reshare to groups. They are flagging. I can see their hand. Let me reshare. So, thank you, Friday Valentine. I love you guys too. So we are doing this to save lives. Children are not excused now in their yeye miracle. Children are not excused in their yeye miracle. Fake miracle. None of these people can do any miracle on their own. Take it or leave it. If you ask me and say, are you saying miracles do not happen? They are not the one to condition any miracle to happen if miracle is going to happen. You yourself, you are not the one to condition any miracle happening. If miracle is going to come, it's going to come supernaturally without you even expecting it or praying for it. Miracle happen with unbelievers, happen with yourselves that you call yourself believers and you think you are superior to others. It happens everywhere. And if you ask me, people getting more miracles, I will say there are people who know how to do what they need to do. If not, most of you that you are their followers, you should be a carrier of this miracle. You should be a carrier of every good news. You should be a carrier of riches. You should be a carrier of blessings. You should be a carrier of long life. You should be a carrier of even controlling the universe the way you claim you have power. You don't have no power. Your power is powerless power. Yes. Your prayer, your power is powerless prayers. Powerless whatever you call it. When I finish, I know you will come under this video and abuse your mother and your father joined together. You will not talk now. You will wait for me to go. Some of you have been conditioned, you have been programmed that once anybody is talking about pastor, they are talking about God. You can see how daft your mind is. You have been conditioned, your brain has been conditioned that once people talk about your pastor, they are referring to God. That is how they have messed up your medulla oblongata. And it's so sad for you that you went to school, you don't know when somebody is talking about a pastor and when somebody is talking about God. Now, this is the video. What is his name called? Lazarus Muoka. I'm going to show you the video. The video is circulating on social media where he said he healed a 12-year-old. All right, thank you. Jarugu. Okay, share it with her. Where he said he healed a 12-year cripple instantly. When you say somebody is crippled, you are talking about somebody who cannot walk on their legs steadily. It can be in a very different form, either halfway or full. Some they can walk, but their legs will wobble. Some cannot walk and they will be on wheelchair. Some cannot walk and they will be crawling. In our part of the world, the ones that we think are crawling in a developed world will have a wheelchair. Emma Bami share, they are flagging the show seriously. Love and like and share. They are really flagging. The ones that cannot walk here, they give them a wheelchair and they are taking care of. They are called special people, okay? I don't want to use the word disabled, but that is exactly what it means. People who cannot do things easily, like somebody like you and I, that our legs are strong, our hands are strong. Some of them are like that. It doesn't mean their brain is not okay, okay? So we have them all over the country, all over the world. In our own side of the world, they are still backward in this thing. They don't know how to manage it. They don't know that some of them, they need some special equipment to move around and to live and challenge. Thank you, Titilola Falano. Physically challenged. Excuse me. Physically challenged people. So in our part of the world, it is now we begin to know that some of them, if you can, their parents can afford it, get a wheelchair for them and all that. And our government too, we know they have a lot to do in about helping them to move around. One flag you are going, they are really, really flagging. Olukwagba, thank you very much. You are welcome, my brother. You know, where the government needs to really stand up to their responsibility to make things easy for them in movements, how they move around, how they can live, how they can be a little bit independent and do things on their own. These are the things that our government are supposed to do that we all know. But unfortunately, because the government is failing in their duties, these pastors have seen it as a means and as a method, as an opportunity for them to fool the world, to fool people, and to milk them, to collect their money, okay, and to lie to the public. So this is one of their lies that is being exposed. Now I'm going to show you the video. They said a 12-year-old. Now I want you to look at this picture very well.
You said on the cripple who couldn't walk that should stand up and started walking. Daddy, what is your name?
My name is Adewale Sunday.
Where you came from?
From Alagbadoya.
Who used to sit on you?
It's my son. Son, it's my son.
What happened to him?
He was born crippled 12 years ago.
He was born crippled 12 years ago. What happened after pastor's prayer?
He can walk anywhere now.
Can he walk? Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God is wonderful. 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 Wonderful, wonderful, the Lord is like wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God is wonderful. Wonderful. Because I'm not begging you anymore. You're
Looking at that video, if you want me to play it again, let me know. Looking at that video, they said they healed a cripple of 12 years old. From what you have seen in that video, does that boy look like somebody that has been healed? Tí ó bá ń ṣe wípé ọpọlọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nínú church yẹn tẹ́ ń pariwo, orí gbogbo yín burú, including your pastors. You don't even spare minor in your wickedness. I should play it again, okay.
You said all the cripple who couldn't walk that should stand up and started walking. Daddy, what is your name?
My name is Adewale Sunday.
Where you came from?
From Alagbadoya.
Who used to see to you?
It's my son. Son, it's my son.
What happened to him?
He was born crippled 12 years ago.
He was born crippled 12 years ago. What happened after pastor's prayer?
He can walk anywhere now.
Can he walk? Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, the Son of God.
So from that video, that boy looks like somebody that is healed. A boy that has the build of the leg is the problem. This kind of people that their leg go inside out together. I don't know what it is called in English. Not only that, I think the child is an autistic child or something. Or yeah, the child is autistic too. So the autism is there, and the way, please show love. They have flagged the video, but it's okay. I will rectify later. The way the boy is walking is Down syndrome. She Down syndrome, Lonnie. Okay, I know the child has one special issue too, either Down or autism, and that one is still there. Now you say you heal a cripple. God. Any people here were heartless, so heartless, so you people don't have an iota of conscience when it comes to doing this nonsense that you guys are doing. You have no iota of conscience and empathy. You will even use a new baby as experiments. So this boy, a child that if the parents are in a developed world and they have enough money, or they don't have money, they can see a charity. There are some hospitals here that treat children without taking a dime. St. Jude's. Everybody knows that hospital in America. It's called St. Jude's. They treat children. I think where cancer and one deal pelu, but it's children hospital. They don't charge anything. Now they are showing a child that has been his condition. I'm 100% sure. If they truly healed him, they will have shown us before and after. Now they say they healed somebody. Does that boy look like a boy that is healed? Does that boy look like a boy that is walking normally? Does that boy look like a child that is okay? That child has a special need. That child is physically challenged. And surgery is might likely correct that leg if they have the money. There are people that have had such kind of cases and they will correct it with surgery. Sorry, my phone fell down. And they will correct it with surgery. And you bring him out. And the people inside that church, including the pastor, dancing like a drum, rolling like a drum and saying he's dancing. And he has his own children. If truly they are healing, there is one of them, one of your GO, one of your bishop, one of your, whatever you call them, your reverend, whatever name you are calling these people, or the names they have ascribed to them themselves. There is one of them that has a special grandchild. Why can't they heal that child? Minor are a boundary in some things. If not, I will have brought out the picture of that boy. The child belongs to one of your god of men. Is one of their grandchild. I'm trying to put out little information so it won't look like I'm mocking them. Anybody can have a special need child. Anybody can have a special need, a physically challenged child. It's always from development in the womb. Not any ogbanje, not any witchcraft, not anybody chasing the boy. No, it's development from the womb. Something went wrong while the mother was pregnant. Something didn't add up while the mother was pregnant. You people, you don't have what is called arts. And unfortunately, the people under you are educated. I don't know the magic you guys are using, that once they come under you, no more brain. Once they come under you, whatever you say, they take. Once they come under you, they believe anything and everything you say, even when it is very clear that you are not making sense. Ijo were wo lo njo to lo njo. Miracle, wonderful wo kile. What is the wonderful you did here? It's just a question. What is the wonderful you do here? Where's the wonderful? Where's the wonderful you have done with this boy? Where's the wonderful? What healing? Tegbe apron oshi somo lomo lorun. All because the parents, they are less privileged. If the parents are rich, you won't find this kind of child here. So many rich people have such children in Nigeria. They protect them. You don't even see them outside. Of course, if they have to go outside, there is a very rich Nigerian man that has a challenged child. Everybody knows. But you will carry these children and you will be using them for your Olori Buruku experiments. What sort of people are you guys? Where's the blood in your veins? All because you want to make money. You don't care to use anybody, any situation to put out your lies. Where's the miracle you just performed here? You didn't do nothing. You did not do no jack. If you are performing miracle, perform the miracle. Look at the boy's hand. Let that boy's hand be straight. Why will his leg be straight and the hand will not be straight? Even the leg is not even straight. You say he was a cripple. Yeah. Thank you. I don't like the way I'm showing it, but it's just that I have to. When you're warning any people, you know, say lanu, and people under you are clapping. You didn't do no jack on this boy. What the boy needs is physical therapy, surgery to correct the leg, and his condition might be what he's going to live with all his life. But there are people like that live very well here. They even have work they do. They give them some work to earn a living. It's just like Nigeria is what it is. Our government don't care. Our government and the pastors are bedfellows. They are partners. If not, I don't know why they are allowing this thing to keep spreading, to keep getting worse every day. The world is looking. The world is looking at what you are doing to the children of the less privileged. All because they don't have money. You think they are nobody. Bring out the child of one of your bishop in Nigeria that the grandchild has a special need too. Bring out his picture. Bring him out and do miracle on him. Bring him out and do miracle on that child. You have such child in your care, in your family, among your friends. Only God knows how much they will have collected. Woman, báwo yẹn kọ mi? Tó bá lè bá mi ṣe mí lómi ò mind. Only God knows how much you will have collected from the parents, despite being poor. After everything, you will tell the parent to sow a special seed. Àwọn olóṣì oníṣíìdì sọnù. Àwọn oníṣíìdì òfò. You have no power to do nothing. It's the people that are following you. It cannot, all these things that you say by something stripe, you have somebody is being healed, is a lie. People take medication. What is wrong with us as a people? Leave me, let me take my Milo. You people say I should not take coffee. I'm taking Milo to replace Milo, and I will put creamer. You say I should not take coffee. I should not take Milo again. You say I will hide the calorie I lost yesterday. Leave me alone. I'm mélòó lára mi. Nonsense. Abio, let him go and eat Senator Ikeremadu. Nonsense people. Orori Ekendi. Ó wá ń yí bí odó. Abẹ́rí onírànú ẹ̀ tó ń jó. Let me show where he's dancing. Let me take that boy's picture of it. Nonsense people. Nonsense people and nonsense miracle you are doing up and down. See the yeye man. See him. Wọ́n tún ti gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn sí. Kí lẹ heal? You didn't heal no jack. You healed nothing. No, I want Milo. I want Milo. Don't worry, I'm fine. I want Milo. Àwọn ìkà burúkú, nonsense. Àwọn oní miracle ìsọnù. You will never do miracle on the children of rich people. Your miracle is always on poor people. All your miracle. Why have we never seen you guys healing the children of a rich man in that country? Why? Why is it always children of the poor you are always bringing out for the miracle? Like that woman that has hand that 5 pastors use for miracle. Are you saying the rich don't have problem? Are you saying those rich people, they don't have any problem? Why must it be the children of the less privileged? Go and heal the children of your co-pastors. Your co-pastors have special need children too. they have physically challenged children. Go and heal them. They are only hiding them so that the world will not know. So they will not question them. Go and heal those ones before you come out. Let the poor breathe. Stop using them for your nonsense lies. Nonsense miracle. Lies. Lórí irọ́. He has been a cripple for 12 years. And you now heal him. Àwọn olórí irọ́ nonsense. If your power is working with all your curses on me, Shebi, one of you said I will not last for 21 days. You said you are giving me 21 days. They will not see me on social media again. I don't know what you guys take yourselves to be. I don't know what to take yourselves to be. You have attributed yourself and put yourself in the place of God as if once you say something, it must come to pass. You will look at your fellow human being just because they don't believe in what you believe. You will say you are cursing them and that curse has to come to pass. You people you don't know, you don't get colo for head. You don't know. Most of you are on colos now. They have turned you to colos without you knowing. Because how can you think you will just come and you will tell people, you this woman, if you don't stop, this is what will happen to you. I have given. I just laugh. That's why you see me putting laughing emoji. You guys have become a clown. You have become clowns. Talking about people who still have their senses. Either they are going to church or they are not going. You have become a clown. The way you go up and down fighting anywhere you see pastors post. Are you telling me those pastors are your God? Are you telling me without those pastors your life will not be complete? Are you telling me without those pastors you are finished? Are you telling me without those pastors your life can never move forward? You are done for. Because the day this your God of man will go, that means your life has ended. That means everything good in your life has gone. That is what you are saying indirectly. The way you go for people without anybody insulting your God of men. Once you see their post, you don't ready with curses. I curse you in the name of Jesus. I curse you as you are talking. You this woman, by this time next year, I give you 21 days. I give you 21 days. This, you will see yourself, you will be gone. The calamity that will befall you, I am shaking my head for the calamity. You talk as if I just laugh. Àwọn people ìjọra wọn lójú o. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó yìnbó gbélé yín lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jọra yín lójú náà kò ṣe kékeré o. You have attributed yourself to possess a certain power that nobody else has. And yet, that power cannot change your situation. That power cannot change what you are going through. That power cannot even put food on your table. That small miracle to just have food on your table, that power cannot do it for you. You have to go out and work. You have to go out and earn money. And you have to go to the kitchen to cook the food. And you think you have more power. If your pastors have power, the way they are claiming, I've always said this thing. We have a lot of hospitals in Nigeria. A lot of people do not have money to pay for those hospital bills. Let your pastors go to those hospitals. We have a lot of physically challenged people in Yaba left. I mean, I say Yaba left. In Yaba, Tegosho area, in Kano Street, there are a lot of all these Almonjeri children. A lot of them are crippled because they didn't take the polio or something. So there are many there. Okay? Most of these people, some of them didn't take polio injection, vaccination, and they become crippled. Tell your pastors, I challenge all of them. Let them go there and go and perform their miracle. Let them go there and perform the miracle. You are part of the enablers. You are the part of people that is making them feel important. You are part of Inebutemeta. Thank you, Joy. You are part of the people that is making them feel they have more power and they are using it on you. You should have asked them that their power should have made them not to be using bulletproof car. That their power should have made them not to be having security guard following them all up and down. Even their houses, they have burglary proof. They their house. I can bet my life there is no house in Nigeria that does not have burglary proof. Why are they putting burglary proof? If people like us who don't have power, we don't have a Abido Shaker, we don't have Citadel, we don't have a Gangatu. So we agree, we have no power. Why are they using burglary proof in their houses? After the burglary proof, they will still have security guard, not one, not two, guiding their houses. Why? If they have the power. They should have seen if anything wants to happen and they pray it's not happening. Shebi, they always tell you that they can cause anything that wants to happen never to happen. I decree by this time tomorrow, whatever wants to happen will never happen. I am commanding anything that will do this. I command it. Why don't they see that some of them are going to have problem? Part of them, their group, the Pentecostal. The people that claim that you are covered by the blood of Jesus. The people that claim no evil shall befall you. The same people cannot go. They cannot take their car from Lagos to Oyo State or Ibadan. Only them drive their car with no security and nobody. And let people know, I am Pastor so. I am driving to Ibadan. Please love and like. Want to tọwọ́ bọ page àwọn eléri ibu. Why? Why can't they do that? Drive their car and let the world know they are the one driving. No, all of them, nobody can drive their car on their own to Ibadan. None of them. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń support wọn. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́. Mo náà ní burglary proof ńlé wọn. Yes, they have burglary proof and they have bulletproof car. Don't they have bulletproof car? Even the one that is always catching a winch and wizard. That one that says every power from my father's house. Oh yeah, pie by fire, pie. He dey ride bulletproof car. He bought bulletproof car, come they lie to us, saying that somebody dash and bulletproof car. Are they not driving bulletproof car? So what are you asking me that, madam, have you been to their house to know that they are driving, they have bulletproof? I didn't say bulletproof house. I said they have burglary. There is no house they build in Nigeria, they don't put burglary in the window. They put burglary in the window. The doors are security doors. Why are they using security doors on their doors? These are the people, there is nobody they cannot use they cannot do miracle on. The last time we watched one Olori Buruku man shaking the womb of pregnant women that is praying for them. Shaking the womb, holding their pregnant belly, and he was shaking it, rubbing something on it. I'm sorry for those women. Tó bá yá tán bímọ tán táyé ọmọ wọn bá tó ta gúgúrú, wọn ò ní mọ bí tó ti wá. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ń bọ̀ ní ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀jẹ̀. Olóṣì wọn lọ gbóyún wọn lọ gbé oyún wọn sí ọ̀dọ̀ pastor Olórí burúkú kan to start rubbing nonsense on their belly. To start rubbing nonsense on their belly. On the unborn child that is coming on his or her own jeje. The same way Jeremiah Fufeyin was giving pregnant women $1 to be rubbing on their pregnant boy belly. Do they know what he has put the money, what he has put inside, where he's bringing the money from? They collected the money and they were rubbing it on their pregnancy. What is wrong with our people? With all this awareness. And that is why we keep saying, please share on WhatsApp. Some people may not see. If you share on their WhatsApp, they will come and watch. They will learn one or two things. If not, how can somebody give you money? Anyway, why am I even talking, self? Why am I even talking? I was once there. No be by myself. How old was I then? I think 27 or 28. No be me by myself, carry myself to Zoe ministry in those days. In those days, I was there in Zoe ministry. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti ṣe òṣì, mo máa block yín ni, mi ráyè òṣì. I work out with my leg to Zoe ministry as a married woman. And the man was saying we should lift up our clothes. All of us looking for children. And we did. And he was rubbing oil on our belly. Rubbing oil on our bare belly. Despite that, we don't kuku get belle. Now until I go hospital, I get belle. If you get pregnant while going to church, no be your pastor do your belle. No be pastor. No be pastor. It's either at that stage you ovulated. If you didn't ovulate, if you don't ovulate, you can't get belle. And these people will come with lies that they are healing. 100 people got pregnant when our daddy in the Lord prayed. No, you must have taken some medication along the line. You will have seen your doctor who will have told you one or two things to do. That is for people who wait for a long time. Or maybe you have gone to do IVF and you don't come out to say you have done it. I saw a video of one old couple saying they just give birth for twins. That's why we have multiple births now. A lot of people are doing IVF. Some are doing surrogacy. But they go to church to go and give testimony as if na pastor give them belle. For how long? For how long do you think your lies will continue? Flag my page down. Hundreds of the Aduni will come up. Hundreds of younger Aduni are coming up to start facing and asking questions. Younger ones, they are out there now. Many of them. Hey, I'm
making bread.
She be with the word. Over me for creamer, Sini. Fifi, don't go.
No, I'm working.
Oh, I need to share.
Yeah.
Oh, the banana with creamer, please. Oh, for creamer, see. Vanilla, ni mo fẹ́. Thank you. If Adunis should stop today, if I feel I have done enough and I want to go into other contents, a lot of millions of Aduni, such as Truth Be Told, Sixtus Bread of Life, Barara Ikuma, I want Isaac something. There are many now that I'm seeing their videos that will come up. Why do you think you see the videos of your pastors everywhere now everybody is making mockery of them? You think it's still the generation of touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm? Who they fear your pastors? Who they fear them? Maybe in those days, we can fear to even mention their name inside our closet now fear. Say, I don't talk about God, pastors like that, though. Why are you talking about pastors like that? No, it's not good, though. You are sinning against God. Even when you see that what they do is not good. Even when you see that what they are doing is not good. Now, so you go to fear inside your bedroom. You know, go fit talk. Gone are those days. Your power is a powerless power that can do no jack. If you like, curse. Share your pastors are cursing now. They are now cursing. Hear what NHA said. Though I posted it, but I be like say they don't lock them. What they are now doing, I won't tell you, we know what they are doing. And that's why we are careful now. This lady has been screaming that one pastor brought her page down. Her videos, all her videos that she did on him. Pastor's Gist. Pastor's Gist is there too. Go and see how she's bringing. Now, she didn't even bring most of the videos where they see pass. Hear what NHA said. So, they are feeling the heat.
It's
just a question. And I'm sure you're wondering why I'm asking this question. I mean, for Church of God. Didn't hear what he said. Didn't hear what he said before I go on.
The Antichrist agenda is an explosion of God haters.
Tembo.
Haters of God. What?
When they're talking about pastors become haters of God, do you hear the manipulation and the lies they put in their members' brain? This is why when you post something about them, their members will say, they will come. I don't see one of them here. They ask me, say, Madam, are you telling me you don't believe in God? That is the next question they will come and ask you. That is what they will come and ask you. Are you saying there is no God? And you'll be like, what is the correlation with the post? Sometimes they ask questions like somebody that doesn't, something is not okay with. See, you see where it is coming from.
Haters of church. What to carry the Bible for some.
How many churches people they talk about? Now Pentecostal pastors. Now then they give us content now. Some of you that will say you are creating content. If those don't put out content, we will not create. They are the ones doing comedy that we are seeing. So how did we become haters of God and haters of church? Because we are challenging their lies. We are not taking their lies and clapping for it. We are, some of us will get brain, don't they ask, say, like the one that said he drove a car on empty tank. Or is it my father, my ex-father in the Lord that said he drank tea with God? Or is it my father, ex-father in the Lord that said, if you want to go to London, a time is coming, you will not enter plane. You will just wake up and say, I want to go to London, and you will find yourself in London. And we were like, how possible is this? So when have we become, how was that attached to God that he said we are attacking God? You see where it's coming from?
People is a crime. To say you are called of God is a crime.
None of you is called of God. Na hunger, money, call all of una. God never call any one of you. Anybody can wake up and say, I'm called of God. Anybody can have hallucination and say, I am called of God. God did not call anybody. In the days of old church, all the regular churches, now appointment, they appoint pastors. Now appointment, they appoint people to oversee, preach to people, and talk to people. They know they see. That is why Orthodox churches, like Baptists and all the rest, they are not called. They are appointed till today. Now only Pentecostal, the only one-man churches, which is a business center, that is called, because it is their business. I can say, yes, I want to go into this business, and I can claim, yes, I was called. If I wanted to make money, when I came out, I would have done that. And trust me, with my story, a lot of people will follow me. With my story, I go make money. So it is very easy for anybody. God never called anybody. You decided on your own to do this. You decided on your own. And that is why all of you are using the same format. The format KICC is using is the same format NHA is using. The Redeem, Winners, name them. All these Pentecostal, you are copying each other. That is why your system is almost the same thing. Nobody call you. You call yourself to be a millionaire, to collect people's money. Nobody called you.
Expect you as a bad person. Until proven otherwise.
Anybody telling lies is a bad person. NHA, anybody telling lies is a bad person. If you are lying, you keep lying, not as if you are in the face of danger to lie. You lie to manipulate, you lie to collect, you lie to do, to deceive and make people follow you. You are a bad person. That is why, not only that, the way you lie about money keeps us questioning. Why are you guys not reading with the Exodus that I brought out the last time? Why are you not reading that part? That when you have enough, people are not supposed to bring money again because the church has enough and has more than enough to go around. Even what you have, you are not even sharing. It's only for your pocket and your family's pocket. That is why we are talking and we are seeing you people as bad person. That how can you be telling people that if they don't bring tithes, they will buy? How can you be telling people that if they don't pay their tithe, their life is not safe? How can you be saying people who don't bring tithe, they are risking their lives? One even talk, say if you no pay tithe, you will not enter heaven. You just manipulate orishirishi, manufacture different type of lies. That is why we are looking at these people. Oh,
It's an antichrist agenda. Ni agenda mpinga Kristo. The world feast. Dunia.
you Pentecostal pastors are the real antichrist. What is called antichrist? People that will spoil Christ's name. When Christ today, according to the story we read, shey na so wetin Christ do na dey do. All the things wey una dey talk, shey na Jesus send all of una. All the things wey una dey say, shey na God tell of una. Na Jesus dey say make una tell people say if they don't sow into the kingdom, they will never enter heaven. Shey na Jesus tell you say they need to sow into the kingdom. Shey na Jesus tell you say they should sow seed for their life to be better. Na Jesus tell you say make them sow seed for their firstborn. Na Jesus tell you say make them sow seed for some harvest of a business. Na Jesus tell you say make you give them check booklets, make them dey write monthly huge money. Na Jesus tell you say make you dey do labor offering wey people go take their head carry cement until you finish building your church. Na Jesus tell you say make you have covenant partners. Na Jesus tell you say even when people steal for public money, make them bring am come church and you go collect am. Shey na Jesus? You are the one spoiling Jesus name. All these things wey you dey talk, wey we dey ask question, na only question we dey ask. We no talk say, we no put Jesus into all the matter. We no put am into the discussion. So how are the people the antichrist? You are the one that is talking about Christ. And the picture you are painting for us is what we are questioning. So you are the real antichrist and uncle Christ.
On news from the church, is an antichrist agenda. The agenda, we need a move of God that will cause the world to see what they can't deny. We want to kill us to see what they can't resist. We need what they can't fold.
Now, he don't do finish for Nigeria. They know there is no more money in Nigeria. They know people are not giving very well in Nigeria anymore. Their target, this Eneche, as I dey talk, e be like say e dey Canada. Eneche no sit down for Nigeria again because money no dey Nigeria again. People no dey give offering. They know say people wey dey abroad, na dem easy, na there be their easy targets. And it's so funny that people that are abroad are falling victims. They know that people in abroad, there are a lot of people when they ever get paper. Now those ones be their customers. They will pray for them that so that they can get papers. And yet they will still not get papers. There are procedures, there are rules to getting paper. Now so now abroad be their targets now. You see, say that then they translate for French for them. Eneche no sit down for Nigeria. He's now going from one country to the other, from one country to the other, from one country to the other. Now French, then the help and translate be that. He's not in Nigeria. He's not staying in one place again because money no plenty for Nigeria again. You see how scared they are now. Why are they scared? Maybe they are the ones that will tell us God is building his kingdom and kingdom of hell shall not prevail against it. Why are they scared? Why are they minding what social media is saying? Why? Why are they afraid of what social media is saying? It's just a question. You see how they manipulate things? You see how they lie? You see how they twist? You see how they gaslight? You see how they do reverse psychology to get their members to continue to believe them? If not, people, you brought out, you yourself, you brought out a video that you are healing the crippled people. I'm talking of NHA now. In that video, we saw you carrying new crutches. Nobody will carry used crutches on their body. Because that used crutches, they must have used it to step on some dirt. But you go buy new crutches. And these crutches are looking very new. They are almost similar too. You carry those crutches and which are you carry them for body. Say you heal somebody. And we were asking, who are the people you healed? Yeah, we saw some people standing. Did you truly heal them? Then you that can do that, then you can as well go to the hospital and go and do the healing. You brought out a young boy. You said you healed the boy. When they now came out for you, that is a lie. You now brought out a Vera to divert attention. Since then, that story of that boy stopped trending. Attention was now put on Vera. After Vera, you came out. You say rice no dey finish for your house. And people are asking, is it that people keep bringing the rice to your house and you keep having more? Then if it is true you are having more, what did you do with the rice? You should have brought it and say, see as rice they increase, oh. But you say a bag of rice refused to finish. And you kept eating. The more you eat out of the rice, the more the bag is filling up. Irú irọ́ burúkú wo nìyẹn? What sort of lie is that? Or is it Baba Adeboye's story that we should believe? That a time is coming, you want to go to America, I be London. You go just say, I want to go to London, and I will find myself in London. Is it that story we should believe? Or we should believe the story of we should believe the story of Baba that said somebody questioned him that how are they spending tight money and that person has problem. Then we should not ask we should not have ask government question then. Now me say as we dey ask question government, as we ask government question for don pakufuka finish. And why I'm so much interested in their cases that most of them are working. Up till now, Orisha Jafo is still roaming around as a free man in Nigeria. Where is our money that he took to South Africa? Where is the plane he took to South Africa? He came back to Nigeria. It was not, nobody convicted him. Nobody charged him for anything. Today, he's still in the ministry of deception. Why did the likes of Ashimolowo left UK? Why? This is one of the people that was asking people to sow $5,000. $5,000 seed. He was even at a point telling people to sow $1,000 each for each of the year they have spent on heart. Abi $100 ni. Abi how much lo ni kon so ngba yen. For each year they have spent on heart, they should sow a seed for it. So somebody that has lived for 60 years or 70 years should go and look for $70,000, not even naira. What is the end result? Today is an estate mogul. No pastor will have it that easy. And unfortunately, the enablers are making even the upcoming ones to have it easy. There is this young pastor. I forgot Godfrey or beginning Gideon something. Which time that boy started? Today, himself don't get fleet of Jeep. He was telling his members that 10% is too small as a tithe. They should be giving 20%. Kai. Lazarus Mouka, make I dey waka go. That's your testimony. Now fake. I am saying it straight to the face of your members. And he's boasting of the estate. He's boasting of the estate. And he said it's hard work. Which work you do? Which work? All of them boasting of hard work today. All of them boasting of, they have now become motivational speaker. As if now that's motivational speaking. Get them to where they got to. Hard work indeed. Hard work indeed. I don't tell you as then they raise money. Follow my videos. I dey expose their scope. That is why they can never like me. I've exposed how they raise money among themselves. When they need to raise money, I'll keep repeating it each time I remember on my shows. Please reshare the video. They flagged us seriously today, but it's okay. When they want to do, when they need to make an expenses, they need to spend a lot of money. They don't touch their money in the bank. What they do, they don't need to spend their money in the bank. All the money you've been giving them over the years, over the time, they don't touch it. Yeah, they own private jets now, all of them personally, paying for hangars where they are parking it, maintenance and all that. This is how we have enabled them and enriched them. So what they do, and it's your bag money dispensation, you too bad. You will wake up one day and you will see that the only person that became rich from your giving is your pastor, not you. You can never be rich from giving. You can only be rich if you too you are receiving. And if you are receiving what you are receiving, you are not multiplying it. You cannot increase. If you are receiving what you are receiving, you are not planning on it. You cannot increase. Why they have increased today is because as they collect, they multiply. How do they multiply? They invest it where it's going to yield result, return, good return. That is why you can see today the likes of Oyedepo can boast of university. Oyedepo does not need, as he is, even his children. And that's why his children are not working, they are pastors too. As Oyedepo is, if Oyedepo needs 100 million today, he will get, all he needs is a snap and the money will come out. Many of us watching me, all of us, how many of us can cough out 20 million without running helter-skelter, without emptying your bank account, without borrowing to add to it? You know why? That time you were giving stipend. Remember, you are not the only one giving. Politicians are giving. Public office holders are giving. Money meant for the public, for infrastructures, they are sowing it in their kingdom. That is why they have become rich. All they need to do when they need money is to do a program. They put out a flyer, invite very rich people in the public sectors and politicians, tell them they have a program. For example, if I'm a pastor now, I need to raise like 100 million. All I need to do is to have a special program. That special program, I'll look for 5 people that has money. Let's assume I want to raise 50 million. I'll look for 5 people in the society, in the public, politicians and all the rest. And you know these people already make name. Put a call to them. Or look at any of my member that knows them and say, please, can I, by the time they are talking with their workers and all that, there will be a 1 or 2 worker that will say, Lagbaja is my uncle. Tamedu is my uncle. Governor so is my uncle. Senator so is my uncle. Senator representative so is my uncle. Honorable. And they get the connections from there. So when it is time for them to raise money to execute a project, all they will do is that they will ask people for that program, they print flyers, and they call the people, the contacts they will get, and send the flyers to them. Those people will not go for the program. Very few will go, many will not go. And what they will do is to send, say, we can't make it, but we are contributing this to assist, to contribute to the program. Each person can give them like 5 million. Calculate 5 million times 5. That is 25 million already. Maybe some other people they will know will assist with about 500,000. Let's assume another 10 people or so give them. That's another 5 million, right? Add to that, 30 to 35 million is almost complete. So how much else? How much do I need more? 15 million. I will do a program. During the program, I will ask people that God said they should sow a special seed because of what is about to do in their lives. It is your money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't give. Please give. It's your money, it's your sweat. It's not my money. Give as much as you want to give. But when they lie, we will carry their video and we'll tell the world it is a lie. If they want to perform miracle, let them go to the hospital. If they want to perform any healing, let them go to the hospital. Let them go to psychiatrist home. Now that place I won't make them go safe. Yaba left or Abeokuta, Aro. Let them release person, people wey know well, like 5 for them for Yaba left. Let them be 10 pastors. All your GOs join together. Let them put those 5 mental people inside their midst. None of them will stay. They will run away. They will run because by the time those ones start display, you will know they cannot stay. The one they will tell you to go out and do miracle. That the miracle Jesus did not do, you go and do it. And you say, I have been commissioned, I have been ordained. The miracle that my father did, greater shall I do. If them born you well, go and try it with somebody, real colo person on the streets. Real colo person, wey mental. Go and try that power on them. That greater power you shall do. Go and try it. Don't go to this one, you say, my pastor, this my brother couldn't walk when he got to the program, and now today he's able to walk with his 2 feet and he's jumping up, and he said it was during the program something touched his leg and the leg said start waka. Not that miracle. Go to the hospital and perform your miracle and stop using children for your nonsense. How are you, Agbolade, on YouTube? Go and do that nonsense in the hospital. It's not easy. Oh. Your pastor, another lie, busted. The more you bring it out, the more we go talk. There are so many videos. Me, I don't just get time. If you say I'm talking about pastor, I'm not talking about pastor. Go to, excuse me, go to Truth Be Told and go and see somebody talking about pastor. It's just unfortunate that Nigeria is what it is. It's just unfortunate. And that is why when they travel abroad, they are mindful of what they say they do. When they travel abroad, it was one of the reasons Eneche quickly put a disclaimer the last time. Agbomewa Wendy, my sister, how are you? It was one of the reasons Eneche put out a disclaimer that we never tolerated lies in his church. It was one of the reasons because he travels out now. He's trying to cover himself. So they would rather will not be on him when he travels abroad. You trust Oyinbo now. It's private investigators, journalists, they will come into the church like member and they are recording. Their eyeglasses, last song is recording. Their chain they will put on their neck might be recording. Their wristwatch is recording all the activities, monitoring what they are doing. And one day they will be busted. That was why he brought out Vera to cover up and say Vera was lying. He is trying to cover up his traces. They think they are smart. They can play that game on their member. they can go and play that game on their member, but they know their boundaries when they come abroad. When they come abroad, they don't come abroad and do what they do in Nigeria. What they do in other African countries, they don't do it. You saw the last time Sule was it Cameroon or so? He said he did miracle. And they said one woman pie. Sule did as if he didn't hear. That they brought the woman from hospital. And this is the same person that said he did miracle. Instead of carry crutches. Now crutches, all of them they do now. Do you see they copy themselves? Now crutches, instead of they pack, they carry put for hand. They carry crutches, saying they do miracle. When they bust them, saying a lie, he ignored. Anybody wake pie because you believe in pastor, now you won't pie. You know me, self, I experience them. And I accept my responsibility and foolishness. I accept my dumbness as at that time. I didn't know better too. But at this dispensation, I don't think anybody should fall victim. And if you now fall victim, that is on your own. Let me go now. Maybe I will likely come back. Oh, possibly, I don't know yet. Maybe I will likely come back again today. But if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. How did his wife buy with all his miracles? God bless you, Wendy. Thank you, my darling sister. This same Lazarus Muoka, I learned the first wife died. The same Lazarus Muoka. He didn't do anything. He didn't have power to wake him up. These are the same people. How you trust and believe these people amazes me. You see these Lazarus Muoka people, those ones they are on different colo level. Their own colo. I know one of them back home in Nigeria, near my shop. They preach to their members to have children anyhow. Now, so this woman, they born almost every year. If you see poverty, as if they smell on the woman's body, you say, I think you should allow calls on your life. I always do. I always allow people to call in. Yes, it's the chosen man. Chosen, it's the chosen, Lord's chosen. Is the one. Shebi yawo eku. Kile ti oji yawo edide. 2 days, few days after he married another woman, and people are believing these people. You see these Lazarus Muoka people, their own colors is on different level. Oh. Forget it. Forget it. Sometimes you, the woman I'm talking about now, so she they born every year. She said they are not allowed to do family planning. And poverty, serious poverty. I will see her like this. She can smell. The woman can smell. He has only one son. And people looking for children will be believing him that he can pray for them to have children. I beg, I tire. I don't tire. I don't know how somebody will find themselves inside that Lazarus Muoka church and you can be comfortable in that kind of place. Especially with that, no matter the expensive clothes they wear, they will still put on that apron. And they say that apron is not free of charge. They are buying it. They say it used to be 1,000. That is not jazz. Kai. Kai. This apron they are wearing, the apron is not free. Oh. That their apron. They are paying for it. Oh. Now ain't go they manufacture them to sell. And he get crowd. Hey! He get crowd. Both educated, uneducated, and half-educated. Then plenty. But now poor people plenty pass there. And they can smell. Is the truth. Because they are always sweating. Inside Nigerian sun, you wear cloth finish, come still put rubber on top as apron. Why you no go smell? Why you no go stink like somebody by like gutter inside that Nigerian weather? Kai. His son got married very early. What is the apron for? I don't know. Some say they are wearing it for protection. Some say it's for adverts. Me, I don't know. My question is, if it is for advert, now every time they do program, Bombay person, and Yomi, how are you, my brother? Shey na every time they do program that they have to wear it all the time. That is part of a slave. Is whatever the master say, they have to do. May I never find myself under the bondage of any man again in my life. That thing is not good. Honestly, when you are there, sometimes this is what bulletproof. Honestly, this is why I have empathy for people. I was once there. Honestly, you don't know that what you are doing is wrong. You don't know that what they are making you do is wrong. You believe whatever you are doing it for God. That is why I have empathy for them. That sometimes when they even insult me, I don't answer them. You will see children where I feel born. Children will be say their mama type. Now they help me clean for house back home. Then go come insult me. I go just look like this. Now laugh, I go laugh. Say you don't know what you are saying. You don't know the condition you are. If you know, you will not support this. And I was once like that. Trust me, I was once like that. In those days, you dare not talk about Geo. You dare not talk about our Geo. I should not have pity for them. The something Lord. I should not have pity for them. They know what they are doing. Kisha wono. They will be smelling like Akpu, more than Akpu. Wọ́n rùn jù. Wọ́n rùn jù. Wọ́n rùn jù kò bí lọ. Most of the members that apron chose him Mopo. I don't get that. Scope, every one of them is just using scope anyway. Whatever scope they can bring to get customer is what they are using. Thank you, everybody. At this point, I think we have to really call it a day. I might come back later, but kindly let me call it a day for now. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully, this video gets to him too. I want to, somebody, Bombay person say he wants to order 5 bags of eternal rice. We will go to a nation and Dunamis rice. You know they finish. Dunamis rice. You go to Dunamis, it's in Dunamis. You know they finish. Let's go to Dunamis. So at this point, I really want to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. Somebody says some of them take the picture of their members and tie them in the bondage. Rice, when no they finish. Dunamis rice. You know they finish. Dunamis rice. All these lies cannot continue forever. We have to start using our brain as a people to start doing right, to start doing things, to start thinking. Our children's mates, if our mates, our mind was taken by these people and all we believe in was prayers, the new generation, the young ones should not think of this. They should start letting their brains work and go into Google and see what they can do with their brain and think. So that we can make impacts too. When we come abroad, our children are doing what they are doing great. But back home, we are making them believe everything is prayer. No. I'm yet to see anybody their prayer took out of poverty into riches. No. I am yet to see that it is prayer that carry you from where you are to where you... No, you must have done some things. You must have taken some steps. All of these people, I brought out a video where Isaac Oyedepo was talking about giving whatever is left in your life when you are going through hard times. Everything left, he said, just give it to God, hand it to God and see him do wonders. In other words, if now 100,000 remain for your hand and you have problem, carry that 100,000, come and sow it in the church and you will see wonders. And I said, really? These are the reasons why people are questioning, does heaven exist? Does it truly exist? Anna Disa, good afternoon, my sister. Does it really exist? If it exists, you guys will not be amassing wealth for your generations yet unborn. Your father even said it. He said his generation yet unborn. He said they can never be poor. In other words, in the next 100 years, even when he has gone, and it's just true, that property that Oyedepo has, the university and all the rest, he must have done his will, how they will continue it. The man is very smart and very witty. Somebody said, even if it's hospital money, they don't care. I have had somebody told me that he was not feeling okay. He was really ill, and he called a pastor. And he said, the pastor said, have you gone to the hospital? He said, yes. What did they ask you to do? He said, he told the pastor, they said I should do this test. He said, the money you want to do use for that test, sow it on God's kingdom and watch God do wonders in your life. The person said, if he has not been watching my video, he would have sown that money. Now I can't say, sow money. So the test they say I should go and do, I should not do it. He said, now since then, he no reach the church again. So he said that means the man does not care if you buy that, and the illness is something that is very serious. He said the pastor said all the money. So what Isaac was saying, some people will apply it, trust me. Some people will apply what he's saying. Stella, thank you. You are welcome. Thank you. Stella IKEA. Abikilo poruko are. I'm coming. We will see people that will sow their last and be waiting for manna to fall from heaven. Make I just leave you. I don't get your time. If you're God of man, they have power like they claim. They see my video. Instead of you fighting for them, let them decree upon me wherever they dey. They don't come out. Your gaslighting, the way they gaslight you and the way they manipulate you cannot work on me. Where you come and tell me and say, all this talk you are talking, I'm sorry for you. I hope one day you will give accounts. Which of your forefathers don't give accounts? Come back, can't tell you as you give accounts. I'm just asking. Which of your forefathers don't go heaven? He tell you saying then send them to hell. He can't come back. Can't give you details. I be none of your family members don't buy. One of them should have go and come back. Your father generation yet on where they don't born over 10 years, 1,000 years ago before they even remember to born you. One of them will have gone to come and give your family account of how heaven and hell dey. None of them. Now the drawing wey Oyinbo give us, now you they follow. As you they follow and your pastor no follow am, is that not telling you something? As you don't follow am, why you they follow am say you go soon pie and you are sowing your treasures in heaven? Your pastors are sowing their treasures here on earth, and it is germinating for their children to meet, their grandchildren to come and meet it. And you are sowing your last seed into the kingdom and business of a man who is very smarter than you, who knows how to use money correctly. Anna Lisa, thank you for the star. Oh, maybe Kalati and star latin kan bóyá kejì ò bá better díẹ̀. They flag the show. Yeah, people. Who wants to call in? Somebody said, I wish I could call in. You want to contribute or what? They will never listen until they fall victim. Leave them. And I've said it. Some people need to fall a victim to understand. I know how people call me every day to narrate and give their experience. I only try to keep people's story out of social media when they talk. So maybe some of you need to be a victim to understand. Okay, blessed be. If you want to call on 24 plus 1 240 424 6200. Mi ò lo yẹn lẹ́nìí mo fi stream Yomi. Mo ti náà wà admin gan o. Thank you Adedeji my brother. Plus 1 240 424 6200. Why I'm using that is because this 347 is one I'm using to stream. Ṣé kìí ṣe pé mo block Yomi o? What? Ẹni sùúrù o. Yomi Adedeji, did I block you? Please comment so that I will know. I'm waiting if you want to call. Okay, thank you. I thought I blocked you because I didn't see this listing. If you want to call, plus 1 240 424 6200. Thank you, Timi Ade. Have I said there is no God? Am I be me silly question? Timan or pastor? Okay. If you watch me from the beginning, you know what I'm saying. I'm not talking in that area. Okay, I thought I blocked you. Blessed be, I'm waiting because I want to round up. I want you to, if you want to contribute, go ahead. The number is plus 1 240 424 6200. Yes, I'm in US. So I can stop. Oh. And after the show, please, I don't receive call. Oh, and it has to be on WhatsApp. Let me see. Plus 1. Yes, plus 1 is US. Oh, yeah, if you want to call, blessed be. Anyway, okay, sister, no problem. No problem. So, Eyeka stop. Let's round up here and, you know, ẹni tó bá létí kó gbọ́, if you have ears, he that have ears, let him hear. These people are only using you for business, and they will continue to use it for business as long as I don't want to talk. Thank you very much, everyone. You are all appreciated. Thank you, Anna Adisa, for your stars. Thank you, Yomi Adedeji, for being our admin of the day. I appreciate you all. Any wonderful weekend. I might come back, very likely. But jẹ́ kí n wo movement in bó ṣe máa rí ná. So, bye everybody. Again, I'll stop YouTube. Orí YouTube gan ṣe better ju Facebook lénìí. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, somebody is calling in. Hello. Are you calling to contribute? Oh, shoot. Oh, cut new. I should come back. Okay. I'll try and come back later, most likely. All right. Any yóò gbé call, so please come back. Oh, mo ti gbọ́ yín. So ẹni tó bá létí kó gbọ́, as long as you're available, they will continue to make riches out of you. All right. And I support them for that. But hello.
Sorry, madam. Hello, madam.
Yes, sir. Good morning. You want to contribute?
Yeah, well, you are really doing a good job, really.
Thank you, sir.
And you are trying your best. Understand? Like you just said now, a political well, don't let all those attack, Benny. So don't let all those attack from left and right, front and back. Don't let that one bring you down, no? So far, you know that you are doing the right thing.
Yes, sir.
Continue, madam.
No, that's where my strength is coming from. My conscience is clear that I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. I have that confidence.
That's it. Just keep on firing on. Understand? So people may not call in, but behind they are supporting you.
I know.
Understand?
I know.
Yeah,
I get a lot
they are
of
supporting you.
encouragement on a daily basis. Those are my booster.
Yeah.
Eshe, thank you so much, my brother.
It is well. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, you too.
Understand?
All right.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, bye, madam. Yeah.
Bye, sir. So, if any that has here, let him hear. If you don't hear, when you fall victim, we'll be here to analyze your issue. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń pè sí, I dey first stop. Let me just give 1 or 2 people to say their mind, then we stop. Oru, okay, mílò tí mo mú ló ń jẹ́ kóru máa mú. Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Paul speaking from Belgium.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Can you turn off the other phone?
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Can you turn off the other phone? Okay. Paul speaking from Belgium.
Go ahead, sir. You are online.
You are doing a very great job.
Thank you, sir.
So I wish you all the best. I'm praying for you. The problem with these people is that they wouldn't hear.
Ben, yeah, you're right.
And they wouldn't read their Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So in fact, I used to be in Deeper Life. I left them 7 or 8 years ago because I saw there was a lot of like what you are showing today about the fake miracle. There is none of them that is exempted. All of them preaching in Nigeria, none of them is exempted because what they preach is science. This Gen Z kind of message that appeal to people, So
why did you leave Deeper Life?
There are a lot of doctrines I don't agree with, and there are a lot of practices also that is not in line with the scriptures.
Was it when you got to abroad that you started realizing some things are not right?
Not
or
when
before. Okay.
I was born and brought up in a Catholic home. So when I came to Belgium, for years I didn't go to church, So I was a kind of introduced to the church by somebody else.
Deeper Life.
Yes.
Okay.
So I went there and the only thing, in fact, I was in Deeper Life for almost more than 15 years.
Wow. Were you a worker?
But, at a point in time, yes. Even I pastored a church.
So did you have TV in your house that time you were pastoring a church?
That I didn't agree with them. I had my TV all along, So I didn't buy that rubbish.
You were using TV?
Yes.
But your church is against it then?
But I didn't mind. In fact, throughout I was in Deeper Life, I never paid tithes because I didn't believe in it.
What? And you are a pastor?
Yeah. Yes.
So you don't ask your members for tithes?
I was a kind of, I don't know how to explain it to you. Normally, I was assisting somebody because the city I'm living, there is the church is smaller, but the one in the city is a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So I was pastoring both churches.
Okay.
But one time, he's coming to the city where I am. He had an accident and he now was asking me that the job is too much for him if I could be helping.
So more like an assistant.
Yes.
Now, okay. Now my question to you: you said you were not paying your tithes all the while you were in Deeper Life. Was there a reason for that? Is it that your money was not enough, or you just don't want to give?
No, I read my Bible, so I understood what the tithe was.
Okay.
So I didn't believe in what they were teaching. Take for instance, take for instance, there was a time I asked a question about if one had a problem and the person is at the point of death, and then you have to give money for the treatment to be done, considering where I am coming from, because I left Nigeria a long time ago. I've been in Belgium. I left Nigeria in 1989.
Oh.
So I now asked that question, and they said, no matter what, your tithe, you must give it to the that God is going to take care of the individual. I said, in my heart, I said, what a rubbish. Because if you can't help somebody who is at the point of death to give money so that the person can be treated.
Can you come again with what you just said, that somebody needed money for treatment?
No, I mean, I asked a question in the church.
Oh, you asked a question, okay?
Yes, in the church.
Okay.
If somebody is at the point of death,
and
like
needs
you
help,
met an accident and you now took the person, and the money you are having with you is a money for your tithes, and then such a thing happened, and now you took the person to the hospital and they are demanding for a deposit.
Can you use that tithe as a deposit?
I mean, to use my tithe.
No, I mean, you said you asked the question, can somebody use their tithes as deposits?
Yes.
So what was the answer?
They said no, that your tithe money can never be touched. That is the first thing you do when you earn your money. That's the answer given.
The person that is at the point of death, and what should you do to that person? You don't care.
Yeah, but I didn't need to start asking them, because when they are teaching and they are giving an answer, it's like you don't get any response. All they do is when they finish, they ask you, I hope I have answered your question. But you didn't really answer the question. Because for me, then, even though I wasn't reading the Bible much, common sense told me that if you cannot save a soul,
humanity first.
And then before you start even talking about giving to the church, so it's really peace. So I was kind of putting a lot of pieces together, while going to the church. But honestly speaking, the number of years I stayed there, I never gave anything as tithe, per se. Wow. And at the last stage of my leaving the church, I wasn't even giving offering, because I didn't see any need for that. So, because even at a point in time, like the city where I was, there was a time we were trying to, like people having problem, for instance. If people are having problem, I will, we decided among ourselves to be raising a little bit of money, so that when somebody has problem, we can from there solve the problem. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Because the church will not help, right?
Huh?
Is it because the church will not help?
No, I'm just coming. Let me learn. So,
okay, sir.
And we now told the head pastor, because there are other regional pastors, that we are under. We now told the pastor. He said no, that any money gathered from any fellowship should be sent to the headquarters. So I said, okay, no problem. I now ask a question. So if somebody is having a problem, what do we do then? Because we are having that problem on a regular basis. They said we should let them know. So eventually it happened. And then we called them. Lo and behold, they said we can make immediate contribution for the individual. So I said, what a rubbish. So, okay, even though I wasn't paying tithe, so it was a kind of an experiment I was making to see if they can really come out with something else. But I found out that if people are having problem and you call them, they will always ask you to contribute. So in other words, what I'm trying to come out with is that, like my tithe, for instance, what I do is I use them to help people that I know that I need. That's what I do. That's my tithe. So you can't tell me, because normally, like they preach that your tithe is where you receive your spiritual food. But that's not true. You can't find that in the scriptures. No, your tithe is not, you don't bring your tithe to where you receive your spiritual food. The Bible specifically said that in the place where the Lord will choose.
That is in Deuteronomy.
Yes. In the place where the Lord will choose. Now, what other scripture can you back it up with? Bible says, as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. So you have to be led by the Spirit of God to show you where to give that money, not you determining for me where, because the Spirit
not
of a
one
prophet
person telling me where to bring it.
Yeah, the Bible said that the spirit of a prophet is subject to the prophet. You have your spirit, I have mine. So
Thank you so much for that.
Where I should? It's like you telling me how to disburse the money I earn.
I work for.
It's not possible. It's not possible. So there are a lot of discrepancies, and even the doctrines, like the doctrine of marriage, for instance. I don't believe in their doctrine. I don't believe that any church, no matter the church you are, whether Pentecostal, even Catholic church that I was born and brought up, marriage doctrine is specifically for families, not for any church.
Yes.
Because if you go and read John chapter 2, it's specifically stated there, Jesus was invited to the marriage. It was the family that was holding the marriage in Cana. So I read a lot of things in the scripture. I read the scriptures myself. And I understand it. I read the scriptures. And most times I have problem with all these pastors. Like my in-law, for instance. He's a pastor in Deeper Life. I've been telling him, say, look, you see my daughter, for instance. I said, if my daughter should get somebody to marry, because she stopped, I didn't stop her going to church. She stopped by herself, and I approved it. Now,
lucky you.
Yeah,
at least she will not be enslaved. Lucky you.
I told her, read your Bible yourself. You don't need to go to church to know what the scripture says. You must read the Bible. If you don't understand it, come, we can digest it and look for a concordance and do the work together with I can do the work together with you. That's what I do. I studied the Bible a lot. So there are a lot of doctrines I don't agree with. You know, like this marriage issue, for instance, is between families. Now, should the church come in? I don't have a problem about that. If they have to come in, they have to come and do what Jesus Christ did. Jesus came and supported the marriage.
He never enforced anything.
Yes, the church is supposed to give to the people wedding, whatever they need in that wedding.
Whatever they can support with.
Yes.
But reverse is the case.
Yeah, not to come and take from the people wedding.
Yes.
You see, if you go to John chapter 2, read it, and you will understand what I'm telling you. So I don't know, you know, these people.
Baba is changing most of the doctrine now. At least people are watching TV now. And I wonder what changed. Was it God that changed, or was it Baba after enslaving and caging people's mind for donkey years?
Yeah.
Even in dressing too. He started telling them to open their hair.
Let me even, in fact, I don't know whether the people who are behind him, because a lot of teachings he's doing that is not quite correct. But they can't come out to tell him that what he's preaching is totally rubbish. Honestly speaking.
what he is
Now-
preaching is total rubbish.
Yes, because how can you be teaching about Christian charismatic leadership? Now he's preaching about grace, for instance. He said that grace in Greek word is a charismata, and that the fruit of the spirit, the gift of the spirit, that the gifts of the spirit, that's you find in 1 Corinthians 12, and in fact, those gifts, you find them, and speaking in tongue is in 1 Corinthians 12, 13, and 14. You can get all those things in those chapters of the scriptures. Now, you said that grace is charisma, and that the gifts of the spirit is character, and that grace without character is equal to powerlessness. Which of the apostles taught such things? They are just putting words together and confusing people. The Bible told us that grace,
my brother,
is the...
that word confusing people. If people are not confused, why would they be? How would they believe them?
Yeah, but the Bible simply, the grace that bringeth salvation has appeared unto all men. That's what grace means. It doesn't mean any other thing. Grace is not charisma. Charisma is something you use in the world. It's a world something. You see, so none of the apostles taught those kind of I think the problem is that the man speaks good English.
You have to help us round up. I've given you good 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No
16
problem.
minutes
The only
now.
thing is that the only thing is that I pray that what you are saying to the people will open their eyes. That the Lord God Almighty will open their eyes, because Jesus said to him that have ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. If God can use a donkey to talk to a prophet, and those people, like I heard you saying that people were saying that he will die before 21 days. No minister.
Who they believe that nonsense? My brother, no worry yourself, Jerry. Somebody say charisma as a Sakama. For people who know that.
Yes.
Real Sakama J.
I was hearing you saying that people talking that you will see that in 21 days you would not be seen anymore.
Who is believing those Kolo people? They are not normal. It's not them talking, it's their Kulu Koko. Their head has gone cuckoo.
Even my mother, although my mother is late and my father is late, my parents have no power to curse me. The only person that have power to curse me and it will come to pass is God. Nobody.
God know the cause person self. Who say God? We go one cause him. My darling brother, thank you so much for your contribution. So that
it's nice talking.
Same
nice
here.
Talking
Thanks for calling in.
I listened to your program.
Thank you.
I was hearing when you were calling the numbers. I said I would call in to.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you.
So I wish I have more than 3 numbers so that we can be calling. 3 lines so that I can be using one for calling, because I know people love calling in. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.
Take care and God bless you.
You too, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. So I think at this point, Ejekawa, why are you laughing? Thank you, everyone. You heard what he said. He said all of them are the same thing. He said including deeper. You know what now? What really? No more calls, though. What really pains me in all of this is where he said that, and it's not only him, I've heard them preach this thing over and over again, that your tithe is for the church. Even when you see somebody in trouble, you dare not touch that. That is the manipulation and wickedness of the highest order. You see somebody hungry, you see somebody in need, you see somebody less privileged, you now carry money to go and give somebody who is very, very stupendously rich. You carry that money to go and give somebody who is not hungry, who has more than 20 bags of rice stacked up in their house. A full cow has been killed in their freezer. Go to sell food dey there, fish dey there. They have cook that will cook. The one they will eat today is not what they will eat tomorrow. At the end of the, thank you, Yomi. Yes, you know I want to be more. I'm tired already. You carry all and you carry the money to go and give such people. You leave that your sister, that's your brother, that's your neighbor. You saw this morning that really needs help. You bypass them to go and give somebody that is worth $50 million your money. You are one of the reasons why your life is like the way it is. Look for people around you, no matter how little, and you don't even have to give up to that 10%. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are wondering how I got here as a widow and I was able to make it. I can boast about it anytime, any day, that I didn't collect money from a man to get to this stage. I struggled. Help came in bits. But one thing I know I used to do, even as a young widow then, fresh young widow, I don't want to see any widow in pains. When a widow comes to me, I don't mind sharing, if it is 3 yam I have in the house for me and my children that we want to manage, I will carry one of that yam and give it to the widow. And I want to bet you, I didn't give because I was expecting back, but something beautiful will just happen. Until today, it is still working for me. I would rather give to the needy. I'm not expecting anything back from them. When I give them, there is this feeling, there is this joy in my heart, honestly, that I've put smile on the face of somebody, that I've tried to, in my own little way. I'm not a millionaire. In fact, I'm not a, whatever you want to call it in dollars. Now manager, they manage my life. And you know, say I know they lie. I know they live fake life. Now manage, but everything is sufficient. I'm contented. Now extra plenty I no get, but I'm surviving daily. Everything needed for every day is made available. If extra come, fine. If you no come, I know they look for them. To the extent I'll go and do what I'm not supposed to do and stain my hand. That I will not do. Or go and sleep with a man. That I will never do. So, with the little I'm managing and everything, no matter how little, you and I, if you are looking at me, if you are truly a human being with a heart, that if you have been having all the time, there are people who drink garri every day. There are people who drink garri without granuts, not because they don't want to, they don't have the money. There are people that are striving. Ìyẹn náà máa ń sọ wípé iṣẹ́ ńlá kọ́ lówó ńlá. Iṣẹ́ kékeré owó ńlá. They are really working like elephants, but it's not enough. They are just managing to survive. They are so around us, and you don't have to know them. Look at those ones and give. You see all these your pastors, what they have. They are not taking any money to God. None of them is taking money to God. Hello? Ta ló ń pè mí, mo wà lórí show. They have more than enough. What they have, the life they are living, the life their children are living, me and you that we are adults, we can't live it. We don't have the resources to live the life their children are living. They don't just put it out there. They go for break. They go for serious holiday. Their children are enjoying all over the place. Going for holiday here and there with your sweats. And you have people that are hungry. Imagine, who can ever imagine that in the likes of Baba Kumuyi's church, that man that pretends and look like a saint, who can ever imagine that they are preaching this kind of a thing in his church? That even if somebody is at the point of buying hospital, your tithe should not go to them. Come and sow it in church. For what? I thought Christianity is about humanity. I thought Christianity is about saving lives. Is it saving the life that has died already, or what? Or to make sure sustenance of life here on earth? Ó lágbára in the church of Baba Kumuyi. So the same Baba Kumuyi now, because he doesn't want people to come for his church, he now suddenly came out. He said, look for the hungry, look for the this. I want to do a show on that statement that time, that Baba is saying, look for the hungry, look for the this. His school, how many people can afford his school? Let him start first by reducing the school fees of his school, or make the school a public school. He has the money to run it. He's 80 something. Ọdún mélòó ló kùn láyé tó kùn láyé fún wọn? He's 80 something, almost 90. The day he will go, they will not put a dime in his casket. The day he will go, is only one suit, one shoe, one tie, one shirt they will wear for him, and one casket, and 6 feet that they will dig. Not more than that. It doesn't matter where it is. And his likes, his children are abroad. One is abroad, one is in Nigeria. According to my information, maybe, but one is in abroad, not likely to relocate to Nigeria. And the second one that is there. So he wants to amass all those wealth and take it. So what is the humanity? How have they been able to touch humanity? By gathering money. By gathering money. And after that, they leave it for their children's children. Right? Too bad that when they are going, they can't take the money. Maybe they say they spend money in heaven. Store your treasures in heaven. They should tell them to bury that money with them and go with the money to heaven. So they can carry the money and go and store it and drive their helicopter in heaven. Here, a billionaire, one real old billionaire, donated $1 billion to a school. And the loan of all the students was cancelled for that one gesture. The name of that woman will remain in the history of America forever. Her name for that gesture. I'm very sure already there is a plaque, very big one, that they will erect in that school for her. I'm very sure a time will come, they will name a place after her, and her name will live on. I'm very sure there is, on the history of that school, her name will keep cropping up and coming up for touching humanity. Kí làwọn pastor yín ṣe? Wọ́n ní church, wọ́n dá. To all the medical students, thank you. So it's all the medical students in US or that particular school. Asha source $1 billion. And they cancel all the loan. All your pastors, even their school, their member cannot afford it. And shame on you, their members, that will come and attack us, that are seeing the truth. Big shame. What have they done for humanity other than a mass from the rich, from the poor, from the vulnerable, from the politicians, from the public money? Many of your pastors have been named to be collecting public fund. When people steal money, they go and sow it in church. At the end of the day, pastor will say the money is for him. He didn't ask them for money. And government, because they are all the same thing, they will leave them. Now, so that one go. We don't know whether that the money they're supposed to use to establish hospital in your community. And tomorrow, all of us will come out. We don't have enough hospital. This Nigeria self. God will help our country. Who are the people enabling them? Who are the people helping them to launder money? Na never see nothing. 2 years ago, I said we never see nothing. You never get what's reach this one. I'm telling you, we never see nothing. We go still see. Àti ìrí nǹkan kan, wédè ti rí nkírun. Àti ìrí nǹkan kan, ain't seen nothing yet. Àti ìrí nǹkan kan. Make I dey waka my waka go. Ẹni orí yóò dilé. Òun lọ̀rọ̀ wa ní Africa as a whole and Nigeria in general, because most of these pastors are actually in Nigeria. Her name is Ruth, Dr. Ruth Godsman. Thank you. 93 years old. 93 years old. $1 billion. Your own pastor is to come out. We are rich in this kingdom. We are rich in this commission. We are rich in this place. And you see their member with their shoe wey don bend. And you go look, say, where are the rich people? Where are the rich people? Only very few where they can buy suit, we stay in front. Those are the few rich people we are seeing. The rest, you see them. Rich? Are they really rich? And your God of man will be boasting of dollars, boasting of plenty money. And he say, we are rich in this commission. We are rich people in this commission by this altar. I mean, where they will go before I enter another dimension. Thank you very much. Somebody was asking what time I come for my live show because you want to be joining. The funny thing is that just put on your notification. I don't know on Facebook. I don't know how YouTube does its own. Just make sure you are a subscriber, and maybe there is a place they turn on notification for YouTube. You know why? I'm working here in US, so my time is not really, but I try to come out at least 4 to 5 times every week, and it's always between 10 to 12 every day. Anytime I have to come, not every day. Between 10 to 12, I will always come out within the week, at least 4 times. I try. Sometimes I even do all week, but most times, minimum of 4 times, I try to do that. I wish I could do more, but I'm working. And people think I'm doing this for monetization. If I want to do it for monetization, I will come out more. Even if I don't go out, I may not work today. It's not likely. You won't see me come out and do shows, plenty shows. If I'm doing it for monetization, the day I don't go to work, I will do money. I will do show 5, 6 times, and there will always be people to watch. But that is not why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so if you think, well, that's okay. I can't continue to convince you otherwise. I just hope people will learn. I hope people will be wise. Nobody is stopping you from going to church. But all these one-man-owned churches, I will tell you, you can never be under them and be free. But some people can use their brain, but not everybody. You heard what that brother said. He said while he was in deeper life, he refused to pay his tithes because they told them that when you have tithes, instead of helping people that really need it, say you have to bring it because it belongs to God. It doesn't belong to God. It's part of their lies and manipulations. It belongs to them. God has not collected money from anybody. God does not need anybody's money. They are the one who need money. We on earth, we people living are the one who need money, either to do one thing or the other. Yes, if they want to build structure, they need money. That reminds me, shebi winner said then go stop they will finish their Ark of Covenant in 2022. This is 2024. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Dollar rates don't affect you now. And your papa in the Lord does not want to touch his money in his account. He is expecting free money for people to finish that stadium. Now, which time he go finish that stadium? Where they build? He get existing church. Is now using, they projected 250 million to build that church before. I'm sure the cost now will be about $400 million. They can't continue. They've not finished it. They've not finished it. He's looking for free money. He doesn't want to touch his own money. He has the money to do it, but he wants people to continue to contribute. It's even good. The time they were building that altar, his members, one man called me. The man is about 60-something years of age. That man said, that man caused Baba. I don't know how many of you were with me 2 years ago on one of my show, that one of your members called him. The man caused the man. He said he carries cement. He carries cement for head to build that altar. They call it labor offering. If you don't have cash, carry cement with your head. Somebody say, in carry cement, he lose pregnancy for that program, for that they are this thing. The person saying, in be part of people who carry cement, lose belle. Today, na one pikin that person gets. So they never finish. Shebi tell us say they are going to finish it in 2022. Dollar don't go up. Shebi Baba dey there. Baba our mama, my ex-papa in the Lord. By this time next year, dollar will be fighting with naira, and naira will overtake dollar. A dollar will go for 1 naira. A dollar will go for 1 naira. 1 naira will overthrow dollar. And the people say, amen. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Because today, dollar is now 1,490 naira to a dollar. $1 péré. So as I carry $1, this $1, no worry, na $1. This $1 now, as I carry am, na money I carry. So the same dollar that Baba said naira will overtake, he said naira will overtake dollar. That was in 2016 that he predicted. Now after that one, dollar say, Papa, I go disgrace this your I will disgrace this your prophecy. This your vision, I will disgrace it. After that, now somebody say, hey, you get money now, $1. Now after that, dollar come become flying carpet. Is fly away. Fly, fly, if I have a wing like a dove, I will fly, fly like dollar, over the naira, over the naira, over the naira, oh. If I have a wing like a dollar, I will fly, fly away, above the naira, over the naira, over the naira, oh. Now so $1 from 400 that time, 2016, where Baba predicts. No, dollar was even 250 as a day. 250. This 250 where they see 250. This was 250 in those days. The 250 as how many trip will be that? Who can calculate money? 250 times. How many 250 we go see for this one now? 259. This is 1,490. That is 250 into how many times? 6 times. Naira fly 6 times above dollar. No, dollar fly. So this is 1,000, almost 1,005. This $1. Help me to calculate. This is 3,000. 4, 5. 6,000. May I calculate? 7, 5. Oh, let me do it 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This 10. Now, how much be this 10 now? 14,500 naira. The same my father said, I don't want to be talking about Baba again. Make I dey waka go. I dey respect in age now. Say make I leave her. I know they like to talk about her again. So if I carry this one reach Nigeria now, I get money. If you don't get money, hide your face. You can call me small doctor. Omo ya Tisha. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. I dey waka go. Dollar don't disgrace them. By this time next year, a dollar will sell for 1 naira. Hey, a dollar will sell for 0 naira. It don't become 1,490 naira. I still change money this morning. No be me talk, yo. Now the let us pray. My father said, by this time next year, making that they pray, they believe in a God of men. All their prediction, na problem they carry us put. I remember in those days, they will say, the storm is over. My father said, This time next year, the storm is over. I remember that Baba wey dey for altar. That one say, everybody lift your hands. I decree this time next year, there shall be surplus of job. Everybody shout amen. Now after that one, everybody begin japa. So they japa, Tiami Yusuf japa go spoil chances for people in UK. Then japa people fall into trouble in UK. He lose money. Now after that one, everybody begin drunk, kiti kata. Then begin japa. After Baba don predict, say job go plenty anywhere you go. I don't know the company where we get for Nigeria where job will be plenty. I don't know the company where they set up where job will be plenty. Company they fold up every day. No lights, no good road. Somebody call it. We don't even think of our own to they manufacture something. Ordinary machines. We don't get industry for them. Somebody come they tell you say job go plenty. You say they say amen. You know if you say Baba, wish for where? Now you want to start the company. They even have the money to start company. They don't start company. All of them are school because school, there's no much liability inside school. All of them, they set up school. How many of them set up industry? No be industry, they make us get job for abroad. People, they factors, and they talk, then they do 3 shifts. Some go do, says, 8 to 8, something to something. Another, some 24 hours. Now, so they go, they rotate shifts. Now, the whole company, they fold up. Cadbury don't nearly fold up. Guinness don't nearly fold up. All the banky. Now so charges, then they charge people. Even bank, don't employ people directly. Now commission, then they give people. Somebody can tell us, say, job go plenty. And we they say amen. We don't ask questions. Say how we won't take plenty. Where the company they? Which company they spring up? Where who want employers? Who are employers? Who employ our children? We they say amen. Which kind you hear amen? Now they shout up and down. In a amen is not a disgrace. Stop praying for Nigeria. It is time they tell the truth. If they cannot help, they have the money to help by establishing industries. But if they cannot help, they should stop praying. Where can the waka go? Where can the waka my the waka go? Ire. Maybe the next prophecy will be this time next year, Nigeria will become America. And Biden go dey rule us. Maybe na the prediction where we go here for December be that. Our only prediction is sonu. I do need to go. I dey waka go. Make it leave me. I don't try. If I don't try for me today, I dey go. All on son gbogbo wa. We dey look for their next prediction. Maybe they don't dey fear to predict now. That's why they do gaslighting. Anybody talking about church is attacking Jesus. Is attacking God. They are Antichrist. They are anti-whatever. Who is Antichrist? Who is Antichrist? Now all of them be Uncle Christ. Now they spoil Jesus' name because Jesus don't send you a message. Jesus say make you prophesy. Make you prophesy nonsense and jangmajantis. Now Jesus said you now. Make you prophesy say Job go there for country where they don't produce anything. Now Jesus they teach you that nonsense. Then they attack Jesus. Now Trump go rule us. Okay. Maybe your next prophecy, your pastor's next prophecy is that by this time next year, Trump is coming to rule Nigeria. You know, bye. You pa mi o dabo. Let me stop YouTube first. Love you guys. Bye. O dabo jere.